Hey everybody, into day one here. Well, officially it's before day one. This is the night before, and we're still being crazy. We've got you saw in the previous video our Canadian friends and the great relationship we're trying to build there. Tonight we're having a little social get together at this beautiful resort, the Hyatt Regency, and wanted to give everybody here that's watching a little taste of what's going to be coming up in the next 2 days. And there's nobody better to talk about that than Christy Collins, the Executive Director of the American Concrete Pumping Association and the President of the American Concrete Pumping Association, Gary Brown, who I'm sure you guys will recognize. And we just want to take a brief moment and thank our sponsors for tonight. The cocktails were sponsored by Mac. The hors d'oeuvres were sponsored by Conforms, and the wine at dinner was sponsored by Autocar. So you know their names, and we all use their products. So it's also manufacturers, producers, suppliers that make all this stuff, possible for us to better the industry. So I guess I want to get right to you guys in your experience before. What is to be expected for tomorrow? We're going to have a general meeting in the morning, and then we're going to go into breakout sessions, and we're going to, there are a lot of committees.
There's a lot of committees.
11 committees.
There used to be 12, but a couple of them we don't even have space for them to meet, so they meet outside of, out of the venue. I think awards and CPAC. So yeah, well, tomorrow's going to be busy. We'll start right at 8 o'clock, and then I'll give I call it my dog and pony show, but basically I do a little bit of a state of the association and kind of recap everything that's been going on since our last board meeting. We also talk about topical issues affecting the industry, and we're going to take a little bit of a deep dive into our membership tomorrow and look at who our membership really is, who we represent, and let's see what else. Our advocacy issues. We're going to talk about our NACA trip that we made to DC. That's going to be exciting. And then we break out, and it will run all the way up to about 4:30 tomorrow. It'll be go, go, go.
Yeah, I saw the schedule. So the schedule for this is packed, and it is 3 committee meetings every hour and a half, and it just keeps going and going all day long. And I know Gary and I are really interested in, obviously, safety and certification. That's a big one for us and all of us. It doesn't take much online to go and search a concrete pump accident. There's not very many minor ones. When something goes wrong, it's usually catastrophic. And just in the last several days, there have been accidents. And sorry to say, a lot of these accidents happen with they're not certified. They're not members that stay active. It really does benefit to be a member of ACPA and take advantage of the training and take advantage of this entire group to learn from. So that's one of the things that Gary's going to be concentrating on. I think the other thing that you said that you were really interested in was the education and then advancing on a social media platform. And
correct. Yeah, we're trying to put the ACPA in front of all our members through social media, through Facebook, promoting it to what we do. That's part of why Dan and James are here to video each committee meeting, show what goes on a meeting by meeting basis. There'll be posted to where you can see clips of what was discussed, and you'll get a feel for what happens on a spring and fall board meeting. So maybe that could excite you to come out and join us, where we could have more membership, more participation, because it takes a lot of people to get things done.
Well, we like to have members' input too. Members and operators. We're one big industry, so it's not just a pumping company owner. We need the operators too. I know a lot of operators want to see us do more in areas of safety, and I think after this meeting you're going to see that we are moving forward with our safety programs. But we can use that input because that's really what drives our committees. That's what drives the agendas, are really the voices and the needs from our membership, or from anybody in the industry.
And that's what it's about. Each year, the industry as a whole does more work, more efficiently, and safer ever since we've been doing it. And it's just going to continue in that pattern. And events like this in the spring and in the fall and World of Concrete, and all these training seminars that you can go onto ACPA's website and find, scheduled up. Sign up for some classes, get involved. It's really a great thing. And we'll have more tomorrow after an exhausting round of committee meetings. And if I can still talk at the end of it, we'll go over those little by little, maybe highlight some things. And then we'll get ready to kick into Saturday, which is the big board meeting, which everybody from the chairs of the committees go around and put in their input, what was discussed, what was found out, and then they send us worker bees out and to investigate that stuff and execute it when we meet again.
Dan, let me say one last thing. So anybody can participate. This is not you don't have to be a board member. You can be a manufacturer, a distributor, you can be an operator. Our meetings are open to everybody. We want more participation. That's one reason why we like to go to nice places, because when you go to a nice place, we have a lot better participation.
Right.
People want to go. And like nights like tonight, we get to have a little bit of fun too. A little networking.
More of that coming tomorrow and the next day. So stay tuned. Thanks a lot.